Ripple XRP, Putin has dropped a bombshell on us, and we'll be looking at how Ripple XRP could potentially be playing with their CBDCs and what Putin has said. We also have Wall Street secrets exposed or behind the scenes, and we're going to have a look at what this former Wall Street individual has said about the potential cryptocurrency market and what we could see for next year. Guys, we will also be looking at the price action for both XRP and XLM coin. All I ask from you are two things, which is to smash that like button and to subscribe to the channel as well. So the first bit of news that we have is the former Wall Street investor Fred Krueger has said that the crypto world does not understand that there is $10 trillion in movable money that could flow into the market. And so what does this mean for us? Well, if we have a look at the current market cap of cryptocurrency as of now, it is at $1.59 trillion and it's up by 2.3% over the last day. And so he said that there's $10 trillion on the move, which is nearly a 9 to 10x on that if we see that much money coming in. Let's take a look at what he said.
I think that the crypto world that I'm now a part of doesn't really understand the scale of these ETFs and doesn't understand the kind of the wall of money that potentially could be coming into Bitcoin. And just to give you a number, I asked a friend of mine who's in crypto, who's pretty active, wrote a couple books on Bitcoin, he's pretty active in the podcasting, Mark Jeffrey. I said, Mark, what would you estimate the size of the global ETF market? And he's like, I don't know, $1 trillion. And I said, what if I told you there's $10 trillion of ETFs? So that number is kind of crazy, right? If you think about it. And what's even more crazy is that number was 300 billion in 2000, right? So right around when I left Wall Street, it was 300 billion. So it's grown from 300 billion to 10 trillion. So this is not some sort of cycle, theoretical, like what if the property market became tokenized? What if people, this is like active ETFs that are trading today. It's a $10 trillion market, and it's, primarily in our jurisdictions in the U.S., European jurisdiction. So this is not, stocks that are trading in China or anything like that. It's just, ETFs run by, I think BlackRock itself has about $6 trillion in ETFs right now, just to give you the scale of the market. So I just don't think that people in the crypto world understand that there's, $10 trillion of actual movable money. And the way that this money is kind of allocated is also very different from, I would say the way that crypto people think about buying and selling, or degens think about investing now. So it's really allocated in a very passive investing strategy.
And this goes to show, guys, that BlackRock's, Grayscale, Fidelity and Franklin Templeton's ETFs mean so much more in money. Again, he said that there's currently $6 trillion worth of active ETFs just from BlackRock alone. And this hasn't even entered into the market. Again, we could see massive amounts of capital flowing in. And what have Forbes said before? They've said many times that we're going to see trillions coming into the market, and estimated around about $48 trillion can come. And this will be in 2024 with the events such as Bitcoin halving, which is only 127 days away. They are the whales, they are the big boys in the game, and they can influence the market much more heavier compared to us, and they are going to be controlling the distributions. Again, there's going to be more corporations investing into Bitcoin, but it just goes to show that $10 trillion in movable money. Guys, what do you think is going to happen to XRP coin? Right, we're going to see massive amounts of movement. Even Bitcoin, we're going to see it surge as well, and we want it to hit that 50k price. So what has Putin said? He dropped a bombshell. So Putin said that international payments are increasingly using advanced solutions like blockchain and CBDCs. This will lead to a revolution that will undermine the monopoly of the major Western banks. And I'm going to be sharing with you my opinion as to what I think he means when he says this. So let's take a look at this.
Скажу больше, западная финансовая система явно устаревает с точки зрения технологий. Она так долго почивала на лаврах, настолько привыкла к монополии и исключительности, к отсутствию реальных альтернатив, к привычке ничего по сути не менять, что стала архаичной. Во всяком случае, становится архаичной. В международных платежах все шире используются гораздо более продвинутые решения, в том числе на основе блокчейна и цифровых валют центральных банков. По оценкам экспертов, уже в ближайшие годы это приведет к настоящей революции, которая окончательно подорвет монополию крупных западных банков. Да и сами они, как мы видим, тоже не в самом лучшем состоянии находится. Во всяком случае, скажу больше.
And it goes to show, guys, that we have a potential loophole for Russia. Now, as we know, Russia and the US are not really allies. The US have sanctioned Russia many times in the past before, and of course, they are not on good terms. Now, because of this, I believe that Russia can actually use the digital ruble to get around the financial restrictions that the West may want to impose on them, and it kind of levels the playing field for Russia as the West is corrupt, and it gives back the power to Russia as well if they're able to launch their own CBDC, which will be that digital ruble. And what does it mean for Ripple? Well, they could potentially use technology such as Ripple XRP in order to get around this, and it means that they can use it via the XRP ledger. So that's really good news for us. Before we have a look at the price action, we have some news from the Federal Reserve, and they forecast that there could be 3 rate cuts next year as inflation is still way above its target of 2%. I believe it's currently hovering at around about 5%. The economic machine is broken. It's starting to make sense why CBDCs are coming at us fast. Guys, the Federal Reserve have left the interest rate unchanged again as they did in November, which is pretty bullish news, but we'll have to wait to see if we will be having these cuts or if it's just cheap talk. XRP coin, we currently are trading at 62 cents. We are up by 2.3% on the 1-day chart. You'll see over here that our volume has increased by 4% and we are trading at $1.5 billion. Now, not so long ago, we were actually at 63 cents, and you'll see over here we've just taken a little bit of a dip. So we've only gone down by 1 cent on the 1 day, not doing too bad. On the 7-day, we are down by 1.8%. Again, we actually rallied quite nicely from yesterday from that 60-cent level all the way to 63 cents. I'm currently looking for XRP coin to be able to stay at 63 cents, but more so to actually go to the upside and meet that 65-cent price target that I've been talking about previously. For XLM coin, we are currently trading at 1248, so we are in that 12-cent level. We are up by 3% on the 1-day chart. For the volume, we are up by 9%, and we are trading at $100.5 million. So what have we seen on the 1 day? Well, again, you'll see over here that we were trading at that nice mid-range, and it has been pretty much stable throughout the whole day, really. Now, we need to see if it can be able to sustain this mid-range level, or will it come down to 12 cents? The lowest that we went to was at 0.01198. We may actually see some more downside and go below 12 cents, as we did have some massive upside where we actually hit 13 cents. Again, with XLM coin, I want it to remain above that 12 cents though, just so we can keep above the water. Guys, if you want daily XRP and XLM coin news, subscribe to the channel and like the video as well.